Hey, what's up guys, Infamous here, and I got you guys today some Destiny gameplay on Shores of Time. And the beginning of the game is pretty interesting. I get a 4-man trying to capture the sea flag, and it was a very interesting kind of battle. So I have two things to talk about today, and one of them is my opinions on this game and what I think of Destiny, and the second thing is what kind of videos or how my schedule is and what I'm trying to do right now. So let's just get started. Today about Destiny is, I think it's a great game, you know, story, multiplayer, everything's pretty good. But there are some things that do need fixing in this, and I'm going to talk about them. So first of all is that the campaign tends to get repetitive with how you just go and you do missions and all these other things. It's just like same thing, go kill this. The strike missions though, like the bosses, they're very interesting. They're the same, but they try to update it and put new bosses and all that. So hopefully they just keep putting more bosses and we could just keep seeing interesting strikes, because I don't think they're going to change this playstyle of the story. The story will stay the same as always, but we may expect some changes on strikes. Also about the campaign is how they tend to put enemies in like level 20s and like just some cave and you're just like level 10 or something, because I've had those encounters. I don't know if that was like on purpose or if it's just, but I'm gonna take my guess it was on purpose, just so that you could go back and fight those enemies as you're a higher level or something like that. Not really sure. But also I'm gonna jump into some Crucible stuff right here. Crucible, as you can see what I'm playing right now on Venus planet, there are some things like the shotgun in this. Like I've seen some players use the shotgun and as they're sliding they shoot you and then you're dead. So I think that the shotgun is way too OP in this. They could try to balance it, because when someone comes sliding and just shoots with the shotgun, it kind of gets annoying when they just keep doing that every time they see someone. So they should try to fix that, because not everyone likes that. They should try to balance it. I'm not saying that they should just like do something with it, but just make the shotgun a little bit more weaker, because a lot of people don't like that. Also, they could be like 2 feet away from you with the shotgun and they could still kill you with one shot. So that tends to make me kind of, you know, a little bit off edge and just frustrated. But we're going to jump into something else than the shotgun, because that is one of the things that I find in this Crucible to be something that need to be fixed like right away. Another thing is the Blade Dancer for the Hunter. Blade Dancer for the Hunter, I mean, I've done multiple times. I use my fusion rifle and I'd shoot at the Hunter and he would just take probably like half a shield away from like shooting 2 feet away with my fusion rifle. And they're like really quick, and they tend to have like their health, like, I don't know, it's like a 4-bar health or something, because like you have like no match against them. Like you have to get lucky to kill him. There's like no counter like act against him unless you get lucky. Like if you're behind him, he didn't see you, let's say he had like one full health bar, and then you just go and you like use like a strong melee attack and you may kill him. But I have tried multiple times. He'd be right in front of me, I'd shoot a rocket launcher, I'd shoot anything, he still, you know, takes me out. So it is pretty frustrating. I really hope that they do fix that. I don't really want to see like something like that just still in the game, you know. Just try to balance it. Let us be able to actually take out the Blade Dancer, because many people could take out the Titan when he uses his power. I've used my power multiple times. People can kill you easily. You don't get extra health, you don't get filled up health, and you don't get anything from it. You just pound the floor. So like, you know, and it takes some time, you know, like it takes a little bit of time for you to hit the ground. So they kind of did balance the Titan, but the Hunter's just way too OP. I mean, he's got throwing knives, he's got that Blade Dancer ability where he could just like kill like 4 people in a row and run really fast. So I think they need to really balance that too. So this game is overall really fun. I do enjoy playing it. I play a lot of strikes and Crucible. But yeah, that's what I think. And another thing that I just don't think would be fair is how in Crucible, if you're level 8, you get like, or level 6, you get Control, but you don't get the other game modes. So if you want to play something different than Control, you just don't get Control. I mean, that's all you get is Control. I'm losing my train of thought at this moment. So if you become more high level, you unlock more game modes. But what if people want to play the same different game modes when they're a low level? Well, I don't even see, like, except for like level 10s now, since the game's been out for 2 weeks. But we're gonna move on to something else. Another thing with Crucible is they need to put more maps in each game mode. For example, if I play Control, there's only gonna be 5 maps you get. Now, who wants to play the 5 maps over and over? Because I'm pretty sure they've got more maps. Because I've played different game modes and they get different maps. So, why is it the same 5 maps every time I play Control or if I play something else? And you know, like people want to play different maps, so it makes sense that hey, you should add more maps. I'm kind of interested on knowing when the next DLC expansion pass comes out. I heard the first one's December. But I'm not sure. But if they do end up coming out in December, then I want a ton of Crucible maps, like at least like 5, 6 in each. I don't know. That's a good number. Hive storyline be extended because I felt like the story was really short. Like I could beat it in 12 hours, 16 hours. I mean, I've seen people like almost finish it on the second day the game came out, and they like live streamed it on Twitch. So. Yeah, the Hive storyline needs to be more extended because I did not see any kinds of credits when I beat it. It was like, yeah, hey, you kind of penetrated the darkness. You know, you killed the Black Garden. And oh, spoilers alert! Black Garden. Yeah, you killed the Black Garden. For those who still haven't beat the story, which would be surprising, but there are some people that probably haven't beat it yet. But yeah, that tends to be like the ending kind of. You just fight this boss Black Garden and like you just finish, like, you know, they put a cutscene of you getting this rifle and people cheering that, you know, darkness has lifted from the Black Garden. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like you've taken all the darkness out, but I don't know. If I had seen a cutscene of credits, like actual credits saying developed by this guy, that guy, this guy, this guy, special thanks to this guy, FX, and all those other things, then I would understand that the game is actually over. That was the whole story. But since I saw on the DLC expansion pass that it said 2 expansion DLCs with more high storyline and maps and all kinds of stuff, then I knew that it wasn't really over from that point. But who knows? You know, maybe it's just like a bunch of random missions, you know, not really following story. But I hope it does follow the story, because it did kind of leave us in just like, oh, you know, you beat the Black Garden. That's about it. Yeah, you don't do anything else. That's it for the story. You could go do some strikes and some Crucible stuff, like have fun. Yeah, the leveling in this game is pretty cool. What they did with it, I find it interesting how they turned it from, you know, you get to level 20, that's all XP, and then whatever's after that, you have to get like this specific kind of armor that give you light, and that progresses you towards higher levels. I find that really interesting, and it's really tough, and I'm still like level 23 light, so it's kind of hard to move up to level 24. I've been trying to look for like more powerful armor. I mean, you have to, like, you know, keep playing. You get like all these kind of armor. It's just that I've been just recently getting armor I've already had, like, over and over. So yeah, I try to place hard strikes and stuff, like the hardest ones, like level 24. They keep getting the same stuff. I mean, I did get some new guns just recently, but that doesn't matter of fact. Oh yes, and I just fell off that map like that, like a dumbass. I don't even know why. I fell like twice, and I just didn't realize that I use my lift too much, and that's kind of a downside when you're on a map like that. But we did win this match, you know, so it's all props to it. So anyway, then we're going to move on to the strikes. Strikes are pretty good. I find them fun. It's really interesting how it all plays, you know, tough boss at the end. Enemies are kind of tough, but able to take out. But yeah, that's all I can see from Strike. You know, they give you good stuff. They give you like coins and armor and all kinds of marks, Vanguard marks. Yeah, so it's pretty good for that. And now I'm going to talk about the second thing I wanted to discuss today, and that was where I'm going to take my videos to. You know, like, I've been working a few projects lately, like on the side. I've been working slowly on them, you know, with work and school and all kinds of other stuff. It's just, I can't stay scheduled to, you know, just balance everything all together. I work like 4 days a week. All weekends, so like I like my weekends, but I have to work on the weekends, and I work 1 day on the weekday, so I can't really do all kinds of stuff in the weekends. It has to be in the weekdays. So yeah, so when I come back from school, I come back like a little bit after the afternoon, so it gives me a lot of time, but still it's just, you know, you have to balance stuff and then do other stuff, and you just get so many things to do. It's crazy. So yeah, over here, I don't know what happens in this place, but I know there's like, we keep capping B, and then they keep capping B, and then we go back and cap B, and all that, but that's just, you know, just for gameplay, and I'm using a sniper at the moment. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. That I bought an Elgato, and I'm still using the Roxio, but I'm hoping that I need to get like a new computer, because my shit is old as fuck, so excuse me for my language, but it's the truth. But yeah, I'm gonna buy a new computer and hopefully use my Elgato, because I tend to find that Elgato is the way to go. Elgato is cool, and the name just sounds exciting, I guess. So yeah, that wraps it up for my commentary about this and what my thoughts on. The review I would give this game is like 8.0. That's what I would give this game. I wouldn't give it a 8.5 or a 9. It's pretty good, but it could have been better. It could have been better. Because that is not what I expected from the story overall. The story wasn't. That is not how I expected it. Like, it seemed like pretty cool how it was, but I don't know. I played the beta. I didn't think that was like how the whole story would be. I expected it longer, and like they keep updating it every week, like they put something new, but I guess not. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and
10 seconds remaining. A single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a start. Good work.